Well, guys, it has happened again. The Minecraft movie is out. Yes, finally, I know. All the memes, all the jokes.
I am Steve.
The wait is over. It is finally here. And once again, I am not going to see it. It's been out for a couple days. I think it's made a little over $200 million. For the record, almost all of the reviews that I've seen are negative. So this movie looks pretty much exactly the way I think it is, which is why I'm doing another one of these Wikipedia reads, so I can save money, you can save money in 2 hours of your life. Before we start, let me just talk about Minecraft a little bit, because I'm not an expert. I don't play the game. I'm not really interested in the game. I know a few things about it. I know about the diamond shields, and I know about the ender, and I know like a couple other things, but this already was not my movie, so I had no interest in seeing it anyway. Then the trailer came out, and I knew I wasn't going to watch it.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Except a good movie. I knew this movie was going to suck. I think everybody knew. I think people are just tired of IPs. But considering the fact that so many people have gone to see it just to laugh at it and make fun of it, that sends a message that the studios are misinterpreting. They are not seeing how people are reacting. They don't care. All they care about is if it makes money. So if you go to review it, if you're a YouTube reviewer, or if you're just going to hate watch it, you're still sending a bad message. So this series of videos is dedicated to the people like me who don't want to support bad movies, even though if you go on my channel, I'll post a playlist in the description. I've actually paid to see quite a few bad movies. I went to see Captain America: Brave New World, and I thought it was fine. I didn't care for it. I saw Kraven the Hunter. So, for the record, I was not willing to pay to see Minecraft, but I was willing to pay to see Kraven the Hunter. This movie was directed by Jared Hess, who actually directed Napoleon Dynamite, which I quite enjoy. I actually like Napoleon Dynamite quite a bit. We're going to read the Wikipedia now, so hopefully you can save some time and money. And if you like this type of video, hit the like, let me know down in the comments if you went to see this movie, whether it's good, whether it's crap, whether you're going to even bother, or if you're just going to stick with these videos. I actually did one for Snow White, which actually seemed to go over pretty well, all things considered. A lot of people watched it, a lot of people liked it, so I thought I'd do one for Minecraft. And I'll be doing another one for, I think Jurassic World, because those movies have just gotten worse and worse as the years go by. I'll definitely be doing one for Shrek 5, but I got a couple more of these in the bank because I don't go to see movies that often. Flashback cinema is one of the best things ever because I know I can get a good movie because they're old. But anyway, let's start this bad boy. Let's see what happens in the Minecraft movie. Steve breaks into a mine to fulfill a childhood dream when he discovers the Orb of Dominance and the Earth Crystal. When combined, they create a portal that transports him to the overworld, an alternate dimension where terrain is made of easily manipulated cubes. He builds his own paradise and later stumbles across a portal to a hellish world called the Nether. Malgosha, the piglin ruler of the Nether, who hates creativity, imprisons him. Because the orb would allow her forces to control the overworld, Steve has his dog Dennis hide it and the crystal under his bed in the real world. Sometime later, 1980s video game champion Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison owns a failing video game store in Chuglass, Idaho. He heads to a storage auction to acquire items to sell for cash, ultimately winning the contents of Steve's old house. While searching through the items, particularly hoping to find a valuable Atari Cosmos, whatever that is, he finds the Orb of Dominance and the Earth Crystal. Siblings Henry and Natalie move to Chuglass following their mother's death. The two meet Dawn, their real estate agent, who wants to open a petting zoo. Just between you and me, I think they might come into play later. On Henry's first day of school, he gets in trouble when his makeshift jetpack malfunctions and destroys a mascot statue. To avoid trouble, he pretends that Garrett is his uncle, who takes him to the video game store to discuss his options. Henry combines the orb and crystal, leading the two to the mine. Natalie is worried and calls Dawn, who accesses Henry's location with Natalie's phone. All four of them ultimately enter the portal and arrive in the overworld. Malgosia is alerted that the orb has returned. She releases Steve from his prison in the Nether to reclaim it, bluffing that she holds his dog hostage. While fighting off monsters at night, Henry learns how to build a makeshift wooden fortress. While trying to head inside, Garrett accidentally breaks the earth crystal. Steve appears as sunlight approaches to save everyone and tells them they have to go to the Woodland Mansion for a replacement crystal. He follows them to a nearby village and shows them how to craft. However, piglins launch a raid on the village. Steve, Garrett, and Henry narrowly escape, but Natalie and Dawn are separated and discover Dennis. Malgosia retaliates by sending out the Great Hog. God, this sounds really good. I might have to go see it. When Steve mentions that he has a large hoard of diamonds, Garrett becomes interested and demands access as a condition of handing over the orb. They find the hoard, but Henry is angered by the detour and worries about Natalie's safety. When the Great Hog arrives, they flee using mine carts, and the hog is blown up by creepers. Arriving at the mansion, Steve and Garrett attempt to distract the inhabitant pillagers, while Henry acquires both the Earth Crystal and an Ender Pearl, which can facilitate one teleport. Malgosia returns with a new Great Hog and blows up the bridge to the mansion. Steve and Henry lose the orb but escape as Garrett sacrifices himself in the blast. Wow. That brave Garrett. The two awaken with Dawn, Natalie, and Dennis in a mushroom house they built. Malgosia uses the orb to superpower the Nether portal, blotting out the sun and declaring war on the overworld. The party crafts an arsenal of weapons and an army of iron golems that meets the invasion force. Henry throws the Ender Pearl to teleport to the crystal. Seizing it restores the sunlight, killing Malgosia and the piglins, but leaves Henry in freefall. He is rescued by Garrett, who had previously survived by riding a flying ghast. I legit don't know what any of these words are. So someone let me know down in the comments below what any of this shit is. The party returns to Chugless, where they create the successful video game Block City Battle Buddies. Wow. Dawn opens her zoo with Dennis as an attraction. Natalie begins teaching self-defense classes, Henry completes his jetpack, and Steve and Garrett operate the game store. In a post-credits scene, they're setting up the Minecraft cinematic universe, bro! Let's go! Steve returns to his old house in the real world to reclaim any possessions he left in the attic. He meets the new resident, a woman named Alex. Yeah, I can definitely see why this movie got negative reviews. That doesn't sound very exciting. Maybe it's because we didn't miss all maybe it's because we missed all the exciting, super mega ultra, definitely funny dialogue. Like, he's standing right behind me, isn't he? I am Steve. They love crushing loaf. What will these writers think of next? Who wrote this? Let's find out. Story by Allison Schroeder. Let's see what she's written. Smallville Pineapple Express. Oh, she was a production assistant. 90210. Mean Girls 2. Wow. Christopher Robin. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Chris Bowman, Hubby Palmer, Neil Widener, Gavin James, and Chris Gillette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, right? This movie had 5 writers. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so, guys, I'm really glad I saved my money. I don't plan on seeing this movie. I don't know anyone who does outside of laughing at it, not with it. But the studio's still going to make money. Hence why I'm doing these videos. Guys, let's take a stand against stupid people, idiots, man-children, hate watchers. They're all paying the same price. They're all going to see the movie. They're all going to pay to see it. The studio's still going to make money, and then they're going to make another one. And then you're going to ask, why don't we get original ideas anymore? This is why. Shame on you, and shame on everybody else. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, talk about all kinds of random crap on this channel, but occasionally it's fun to just have a little fun. So, take care. God bless.